everyone. Hello. Hi, Michael. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our last demo here at the World Culinary Showcase. Thank you all for being here today. Are you all excited about Chef Terry French? Yes? 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 I need to hear a little bit more of you. One more time. Are you all excited to be here? Thank you very much. The World Culinary Showcase is sponsored by Vitamix. We love our Vitamix, and we've been using it all day long with lots of different reasons and things. And I know how many of you have a Vitamix in your home kitchen? Wonderful, fabulous. Okay, of course. Are you all excited to be at the chef table?
Of course.
Very exciting. Introduce yourselves.
My name is John Fisher. I'm from Monroe Community College out of Rochester, New York.
Awesome. Hi, John. What's your name?
Lori Hansen.
And what do you do?
I work in a restaurant, waitress.
Awesome. You're a waitress. Okay, where are you from?
Sun Valley, California.
Sun Valley. Good place to be a waitress. Okay. And what's your name?
My name is Adam Piro, and I'm also from Rochester, New York, but a different college, Rochester Institute of Technology.
Rochester in the house. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Well, you guys are going to be tasting chefs' fabulous, delicious plating today, so very excited. Also, I want to remind you that tomorrow is the last day of Bar 15, our co-located beverage alcohol show, so please make sure you stop by today or tomorrow. And if you're a beverage alcohol influencer, which is probably the coolest job ever, who doesn't want to be a beverage alcohol influencer? You do not want to miss this event, okay? So go check out Bar 15. You ready to start and end the day with a bang? You ready? You ready? Okay. He's called the Rebel Chef. He can cook anything, anytime, anywhere. Just give him a challenge. He's on it. He is always in search of his next culinary adventure, and today he's chosen the World Culinary Showcase. So please help me welcome the fabulous Chef Terry French. Woohoo! Come on out here, Terry. Yeah, those chairs. Out with his knives.
Woohoo!
Thank you, Terry.
How's everybody doing today? This is a very fitting place for me to be. I'll work this out. How you doing? John?
How y'all doing?
Lori.
Lori?
Adam.
Adam, Lori, John. Okay, got that right. Nice to see everybody. Everybody having a good time doing all right?
Say,
Glad
hey,
to be
Chef.
here. I'm very, very happy to be here. And, you know, Vitamix has done a great job putting all this great stuff together. As I said, I'm a Rebel Chef. I can cook anything, anytime, anywhere. As you can see, it's pretty crazy wild ingredients I got here. So, like, you know, when you look from the left and to the right, I have ingredients, and I'm taking you to Asia right now. I travel the world for the most part. Most people say you have a restaurant or how can we get your food? You're just going to have to catch me wherever I'm at, and then you'll get to eat whatever it is I'm cooking. And you're lucky to be here today to see what it is that I do.
We're glad you chose this location, so thank you.
I'm so excited to be here, trust me. I was back here in March. It's a lot nicer now than it was in March for the home show, that's for sure.
That is true.
So we're going to make some steamed snapper. Being an Irish guy with blue eyes, making Asian food probably doesn't sound like a real thing, but that's how I was originally trained in the beginning. I met up with a dear friend of mine. His name's Richard Chin. I ended up being a celebrity chef. He became one of those Michelin star chefs. But, you know, that's how it happened. Started out, but he was from China, went to the CIA, and he said, hey, I think you'd be good at this. So here I am today doing it.
Where did you meet him?
In Springfield, Illinois.
Wow.
I spent the first part of my life here in this area, stomping the Bevic Trail in the 95th back in the day when it was open in Chicago. I spent a lot of time here learning. Actually, I learned a lot about cooking right here in Chicago in my culinary career. It's good to be back here. I don't get back to the Midwest too often. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I'm always like somewhere tropical with palm trees these days. I sort of prefer it.
And you have a nice tan. I
try to work on
it. You got the tan. How many days are you on the road a year? Do you even know?
I had like 140,000 miles in the air alone last year.
Wow.
In between, I think I went around the world one and a half times last year.
Wow.
So Jason Roberts, I've been hunting for you, man. I messed up Fabio's show and everything looking for you. Where you been? This guy travels just as much as me.
Come sit with us. Come
Fabio and Jason, I see them like everywhere I go. And I'm like, I haven't seen this guy. I thought he was in Australia. at this point
Come
now.
sit with us, Jackson, right here.
I'm glad I got an hour because it's like I feel like I get to walk the dog, taking my knives out. This is like fun. This doesn't happen in restaurants. You guys know that, right? Because you guys all work in them.
Wait, let's introduce Jackson. Tell everybody
Jason.
who you are.
Jason. Hi, I'm
Jason? Jackson or Jason?
Jason.
I'm really sorry. I did not
okay,
understand
sir.
that. Sorry. Jason.
don't be sorry.
Not kidding. That's
Don't be
I just want to hear you
sorry.
talk.
I just want to hear you talk.
His name is Jason.
Oh, I wish.
That guy's
Oh, hey,
What's your
sexy. That's
name?
why I brought you over here.
What's your name?
Hey,
How about
listen.
you sit
Oh,
down?
yeah.
Hi, who's this pretty
It's been
girl?
a long day. Where are you from in Australia?
New Zealand.
New
Oh,
Zealand.
lovely. Do you visit each other a lot when Chef
We
is out
just
there?
see each other.
You know, it's
Down under?
it's interesting. Chefs have become celebrities, and celebrities have become chefs. And I guess Terry and I are on that path where you always just sort of randomly meet each other around. I know I saw your face your name come up on my Twitter account yesterday, and I didn't because there's so much going on. I thought, well, I'm too busy to respond. And then I see that you're here, and so he's 20 meters away from where I'm at right now. So
and I'm like
this is
hunting
how it
for him.
works.
I'm like, where you at?
Because
That's
you were
fun.
blowing up Twitter about the Dave Letterman thing, right? Terry?
Yeah.
He wants to take over.
I mean, I
Dave
want to take
Letterman.
over Dave Letterman's job. Since I'm a Hoosier, I think I could get away with it
Exactly. Welcome, Jason.
if they're going to put it back together. So anyway, back in. Thanks, Jason. Lovely to see you again, as always. Love you. How's the kid over in Australia? Everything's good. So,
Actually, is really good. Hey, every time I see you, you actually have something really crazy. Last time I saw you had deer heart, or like
Deer heart, yeah.
a warm deer
yeah,
heart.
a warm deer heart. Exactly.
Hey, we have some venison back here if you want some.
You do? New Zealand venison?
Yeah,
Wow. Red stag too?
yeah.
Nice.
Got you a little bit of everything.
I like that. I'll be right over to get some.
I love your little curl.
Isn't it
Are you
cute?
friends with Curtis
I
Stone
hooked
too?
you up. Look at that.
Sorry, Curtis who?
Yeah.
I set him up. Man.
What Curtis who?
Okay, we're gonna get to the demo.
Okay. I'm going to start cooking while you guys make out over there. Let's go.
Because
While they're making
I
out,
could
I'm
be
going to
his
show you how to
grandmother.
make a snapper. Yeah. You want to come up here and do that and just throw everything into the crowd? That was fun. You remember that one time at band camp? Yeah,
we
got
need
that.
cocktails, everyone, don't we?
Please,
It's
the bar's
cocktail
right
time.
across the street. Don't give me no more alcohol until at 6 o'clock.
Sorry,
I can't take
we
no-
gotta wait till 6.
I gotta
Okay.
wait till 6 today.
Okay.
I don't have no booze up here. This is weird.
That's right. It's a
That never
clean
happens.
table.
Never happened. I usually have a fifth in my back pocket. You be quiet. But anyway, I'm going to go through this real quick. We're doing a steamed snapper. I fish. I'm a licensed sea captain as well as a chef. So I fish. I go out and I catch my own snapper. So I don't generally go. I can't tell you the last time I was in a grocery store, guys. I go out. I walk the beach. I find a trigger fish, a coconut,
Doesn't show up, then you're up.
some palm,
And then the guy in the suit right there with the green tie.
and scallops. I find this walking up the beach. I could have made breakfast just by walking down the beach the other day in Fort Lauderdale. Just picking stuff up, and during my walk, I could have made breakfast. There was a lime, and I think an apple, and I think a jar of peanut butter. All along the beach as I'm walking along. Someone dumped their cooler over or something. I don't know. Anyway, with the snapper, you want to make sure everybody in here knows about fish. Or no scales. If the scales on it, make sure that the skin is tight. Everything looks nice. Eyes are clear, of course. I like to cook everything on the bone because bone's where the flavor's at. Isn't that right, honey? Right.
Bone is where the flavor's
What do you think,
at.
Laura? Bone's where the flavor's at, right? Okay, great smile. Like that. Thanks for throwing that in there for me. What do you got going on today, Adam?
Not much.
I'm lucky, so lucky to have you here.
I'm lucky to have you here.
Oh, thank you.
Now they're all loving it
You're
up.
all giving me love. Anyway, what I'm going to do, we're going to steam this in a bamboo steamer. How many people have bamboo steamers in their house? Got a
Two.
few. I got a few talented people on here. Okay, good. This, for me, preferably in cooking, is like a great thing because I don't have to worry about oil, this, that, and the other. I got one pot. I can cook multitudes of food in here all at the same time. I'm going to make one dish. I'm going to make it all in here. Only I'm going to use this a little bit if it's on. I'm going to grill a little bit, but we're going to put some color in there. But I'm going to show you, it's like, with him, he's Mr. Gluten-free everything. And I am pretty much, like, don't look at this side of the table, but generally I just threw that in for something else to do for an hour. But anyway, I generally don't have too much gluten involved with anything I cook. This is the way I cook all the time. For me, this is a meal. I don't go to pastas. I don't go to potatoes. I don't generally use them at all. For me, this is good enough with the greens
Protein.
and the fish and the protein.
This is scallop.
Keeping it slim so that I can jump out of helicopters and do all the crazy wild stuff that they have me doing.
And your dad taught you how to fish at a young
Yeah,
age,
my
right?
dad, my uncles. I grew up in southern Indiana, southern Illinois.
Right.
Hunting deer, rabbit, raccoon, you name it, killing it. The Ohio River, Illinois River.
Your childhood really prepared you for your career.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
And you also grew up with your family they cooked a lot too?
Yeah, I never went
So-
to a restaurant until I went in the Navy.
Really?
I mean, McDonald's was like one of those things that we did. But I never went to restaurants. I never knew what going to a restaurant was. My mother actually worked in a restaurant,
So-
a hotel manager in a restaurant.
Right.
But I never ate there. My grandmother cooked, my aunt cooked, my dad cooked. Everybody, we ate
Right.
at home. We had
Right.
gardens. We killed it. We ate it. You know, we kill a whole cow. I think it's a popular thing to do in the Midwest. You get a whole, kill a lot of cows here. So you got the whole cow, then we get the whole pig. So you would just eat that all year long. We
Right.
never really went to grocery stores either. My mother would can tomatoes and pickles and cucumbers and green beans and everything. So you just raise it, kill it. And
So let me ask you a question. Is your family healthy? I
oh, yeah.
bet you they're
My
very,
dad's
very
70
healthy.
years old and down at the damn Cardinal ball field every day drinking Budweiser.
See?
Retired. Just went to the doctor. He's always worried about getting sick. He's like, got a good health report.
Good.
70 years old, kicking it still, having a good time.
Good.
He looks younger than me and he brags about it all the
Oh,
time.
come on. Eating clean and
Hell
drinking
yeah, no, my dad,
Budweiser.
you got to eat clean and then eat regular and be consistent with what it is. And I use a lot of nuts and a lot of fruit for the most part in my diet.
Listen.
I tend to stay away from the starches.
Yes.
I'm cutting slits in this so that it takes away from the time to cook because we have all day.
Jason
I'm the
wants
last
to know
show
your
anyway.
Twitter handle, Chef.
Chef_French. What do you mean?
I just wanted everyone else to hear it.
Oh,
Help you out, all right? Come on.
Chef_French. You want to follow me on Twitter right now? That's awesome. Because I know you got nothing else to do besides sit there and look at your phones out there. I catch you doing it. I'm coming out there. I got a lot of knives too.
Got a lot of knives.
So
No, everybody tweet about Chef.
get out there and start tweeting, man. I'm not up here for my health. I'm trying to make you happy
and,
over here.
and the fish that we've seen so far has not looked like the fish. They've just been the what do you call it?
I don't know. What do you call it?
What do you call a fish? I want to say like the steak, but what's the version of it? I've lost my foodie in me.
I don't know. I don't know where you're
Inside of
going.
the fish without the scales and the head and the tail.
Oh, the guts?
No.
do you want to call it?
Just the nice little piece of fish. Filet.
Right. Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
don't
I
do
said
that.
steak. The filet.
I don't know where she was going. That's why I'm lost. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't generally do fillets. I like I said, I like everything on the bone. The flavor is in the bone. It's in the fat. Everybody knows that, right?
Said.
Unless you ain't got bacon. I'm one of these chefs. I'm not going to put bacon on you right now. 'Cause I know every chef you see.
No bacon.
Where's the bacon? They have nothing but bacon all the time in every dish to make it taste good. For me, guys, this snapper and the life that it gave up for me to cook right now, that is the most thing. I want to eat that. I'm not worried about the sauces and the butter and everything else. I want to taste the snapper. So this is a clean, I guess you could say I'm a clean cook. Not in the way that I work in that. Of course, I'm messy.
And
I
you
throw
can
stuff
feel
on
the
floor.
love in food, obviously, but I bet you can feel the adventure and passion in yours.
That's the thing with me for the most part is that everything that I do in my passion, I derive my menus. I don't use recipes either. I don't buy cookbooks. I don't have them. I'm in nature, and nature provides me with cilantro. With, this time of the year, it's ramps, but I wasn't going to do that to you because everybody's serving you ramps right now. So I try not to do everything everybody else is doing just so you'll stay interested.
I think that's
So-
why no one has cooked with bacon yet, but go ahead.
Oh, nobody cooked with bacon yet so far?
Nope.
Oh, you make sure Robert does that, okay?
Oh, dear.
Get
I got
Robert
to
around and
prepare
make
for
some
that,
bacon.
yeah.
You get a big slab of bacon, give it to Robert for me.
Okay.
The wonderful thing about this fish I can take to New Zealand, where he's from. I can take it to Asia. I can take it to Poland. I can take it to Russia. I can take it to Italy. I'm teaching you one recipe with what it is. But it's the beauty and the art at the same time. If you can see this, I know like top cameras
can
are
see
doing,
it.
I don't know. Go ahead. You can see the beautiful color of the orange and the green. It's artwork. Even with this, I'm sort of doing a food styling show for these guys here. So it's a wonderful thing. When you enhance the flavors and you look at the beauty of the food, I'm about that. Presentation and simplicity in food. Not overworked, not over dramatized in what it is that I'm trying to make. I want it to be clean, simple, and understood. I don't want to confuse you.
Do you prefer cooking in the wild or cooking
I
in the
do.
kitchen?
See, this is the thing. This stuff weirds me out.
Yeah, it's like not
Because I'll
natural.
have this, or I'll have a banana leaf and rocks, and I cook on the beach. They don't have a demo. They can put it up, or I could throw a CD in right now. It's back in the back. You can understand. They have me in the jungles, in the trees, and on the forests and beaches. I'm actually leaving here on Tuesday and flying to Guatemala.
Example.
And then I go to Panama. Then I go to Trinidad, Tobago.
Let's keep it in leaf.
So I'll be 2.5 weeks shooting in the jungles, catching sailfish, catching rooster fish,
It's delicious.
big bad animals, this, that, and the other, in the jungles throughout Antigua, Guatemala, traveling through. So that's the difference for me. I travel and I meet people. They actually have me going to an underprivileged children's school to teach them cooking. I look forward. I get to do those things a lot. That's a really awesome
That's
thing.
awesome.
That's the better part of what I get to do.
That's the best. Has there ever been a moment where you've actually been terrified? A little bit, like a moment?
Trust me, flying here yesterday.
Oh, yeah, that's
Getting here
true.
from the car to the hotel. Walking from the other room to get here. That scared me.
Right. Everybody, does anybody wear a Fitbit? Because I'm all about my Fitbit. Because when you work when you work the NRA show, you get a lot of
Got my
steps
sweater?
in. A lot of exercise.
Water? Down there?
But honestly, have you ever, had an animal, was it a tricky situation for you ever? Like in the jungle?
Well, yeah, definitely so. I mean, every time I go out, being a licensed sea captain, I mean, it's dangerous. As a chef, as a sea captain, as a hunter, like I hunt, I kill everything that I eat for the most part. Wild boar, on horseback with a spear. That wild boar is, it's fighting for its life. And it's going to hurt me on the backside. So there are definite things about it that, you can get hurt walking across the street, right, Adam?
Absolutely.
In Chicago. Because they're not paying attention to you, right? It'll hurt, though. You get hit by the bus.
Yeah, it will.
Or the Uber driver.
Right.
The,
God bless the Uber drivers.
the thing that's most really cool, though, is that when you find yourself, say I'm in Louisiana, and I've got these shrimp, and I just caught them. But the best part of it is that I just caught them. I light a fire, throw it out there, throw some charcoal out, and then I sit there, but it's that moment when the sun's setting that goes along with that shrimp, and you went out and worked it. I shot a show with a year back or so with this guy named Ted Gillespie. He's an oyster tonger. He was explaining to me how they don't dredge for oysters because they kill the oysters when they do that. So they go out and they painstakingly, one by one, go to get the oysters these days. But that guy lives it, his life, every day. Those are real guys. Those are real chefs. All they got to do is take an oyster, crack it open, and feed it to me. That guy's just as much a chef as anybody in the world. He's got it natural and he's got it real, and he eats like that every single day. He kills his venison, does his stuff, he cooks it. He goes to get sundries just like I would have when I was younger. I know not everybody's got the fortunate, life with that, but it's really good if you get out and experience where your food comes from. I'm putting these shrimp in right now. I cook everything in the shell too. I don't take this out because this is where the flavor's at as well with that.
Okay.
I don't like washing stuff a lot because then you're washing it out, especially when you're dealing with seafood.
Where have you traveled that have the most exciting ingredients?
Probably Chiang Mai, Thailand. It's wonderful. The streets of Bangkok, one of my favorite, hand down. You can walk anywhere. The food's hanging on the trees.
Right.
I mean, it's right there. You walk up to the river, throw a line in, there's catfish right there, catch it, boom. That's a beauty thing too. If you've never been to, get out of here, dude. Oh,
The fly?
Yeah.
We don't see it.
we're not eating him today. That's another show.
He's here for you.
That's
We
another
wanted you to feel like you're in the wild.
I tell you what, there's continents. In Africa, there are specific areas of Africa that they sustain themselves on flies. They catch them with a net, and then they make like these fly burgers. I saw it on National Geographic. I didn't get to eat with that one. I didn't do it, but I thought it was really cool. We were looking for.
And you would eat that, right?
I've eaten
You would
pretty
try
much
everything?
anything. I'm like Andrew Zimmerman. I'll eat anything,
Right.
but I'm not doing it all the time.
Right.
Hey, give me a fuzzy tarantula. No.
Right.
If I'm there and that's all there is to eat, okay, we'll do it.
Right.
But I'm not out there looking to do that every single day. Andrew's funny. I give him a lot of credit.
He
He eats
is.
some really bad stuff because would you eat durian? You eat durian? You like it? I got you back. I'm looking for somebody that knows what I'm talking about, but do you like that?
Tell us what durian is. Stand up.
smells
It
bad.
stinks
It
so
stinks,
bad.
but it tastes really good.
Well, it tastes
when
really
it's
good.
Fresh.
It's
It's
when
a
it's fresh.
spiky fruit that you Thailand is Thai food, fruit, and it's spiky and it smells. And you open it up with your hands. And
The stinkier
grab
it
the
is.
seed,
What
the
about
seed
what
has
about
the
fermented
flesh.
crabs?
Fermented
Fermented crab. You know what I'm talking about? Salted crab.
The salted crab.
Uh huh.
the-
Oh my God.
But
Smells
durian,
worse than fish bait.
durian is good. When
Durian's
it's fresh.
good. When it's fresh.
You should have brought one. Everyone would have loved it.
Oh, we'd have cooked it up, and I would have fed it to Lori. Sean here. Definitely.
I'd just eat about anything.
Okay, I'm putting my ginger. I'm just slicing it out. I don't take the peel off of ginger. It's too thin to be worried about taking it off. And how many people still eat the skin on the baked potato? I do. Sweet
My
potato.
favorite part.
It's my favorite part. I don't skin ginger. I see a lot of people that they'll go to the trouble of peeling it and skinning it, but it's not necessary. It's not going to hurt you. Trust me. Amongst all the other things you're going to eat. Clams, manila clams. Everybody know what these are? Little babies, little short ones. They're a little bit tender, a little smaller, more interesting. How many people have ever gone clamming? Thanks, John.
Good job.
You're all right, guy.
Exactly.
I'll call you up next time we go out. I'm a commercial fisherman, and I clam as well. Shrimp, clam, fish, tuna, giant tuna.
Scalloping too.
The
Yo, I just
clams are one of my favorite, though. As you go out and find them, it's a very good workout going to get your own food too. Instead
Yeah.
of, well, I mean, it could be a workout with a shopping cart, getting it in the car and stuff like that. But going out in the nature and working it out, it's physical. You're in the water.
Is that why you're in such good shape?
Yeah.
And tan?
It's a lot of beach time. I swim every day. I get out there. I like this guy. He's Mr. Marathon Man as well.
Really?
Gluten-free and marathon. He's healthy. That's all he does. He works out, rides bikes. You started that bike tour yet?
How?
Yeah, actually, I'm glad you asked that. In June, 600 miles in 6 days.
Yeah.
New York to DC and then Santa Barbara to San Diego. But this is a ride for No Kid Hungry, and we've raised 150,000. Looking to set out soon, and very excited. 50 chefs on it. Where are you?
Crazy.
What time
Amazing.
did I have to be there again?
all done by
5th of June.
5th of June?
The June. Will you be?
I'm
in
here in Chicago.
I know.
Sorry. Where are you starting? New York?
New York to DC. So New York, Philly, Baltimore, then into DC.
The 6th. My schedule's so crazy for the next 3.5 weeks.
I watched. I saw your schedule for 2014 because that was the research that they provided me, and
Oh, yeah?
it was insane.
Insanity.
Insanity. So is 2015 just as crazy?
Like I said, I leave from here. I go from here to Guatemala to Panama.
Right.
Panama's awesome.
How many languages do you speak?
I don't speak any, man. I just speak English, man.
Just English.
It works. Everybody
It works.
speaks English. Get over
You
it.
speak food. You
I
speak,
speak food.
Yeah.
I speak food. And trust me, it is. Everywhere I go. Papua New Guinea, for instance, last year, love that place. I love it there, man. They got 450 kilo big fin tuna. Guys are catching them right off the thing on wooden boats with hand lines, Jason. Wonderful.
Amazing.
Amazing. These guys live off the land. They catch a kingfish. They take it and they hang it right there and then sell it. They open up their restaurant right there. It's a bamboo rod with a little hut. I don't know what they're rolling in newspaper, but they're sitting back there having a good time doing
It
their
works.
thing. And they got that fish and they cut it up into pieces. You come by, they make a sandwich and they sell it to you. It's a
Right.
business. It's
Right.
great.
Makes
I think
sense.
there should be a lot more restaurants like that.
It makes sense if you have
Jason.
the supply. Tell us about your bracelets, chef.
My bracelets are a collection of beads from all over the world, wherever I go. They're sort of like my talismans. I sort of collect them. Sometimes you'll give me one, I'll give you one, then I back it up. But it's sort of like, my friends,
Your friends.
my friends.
I like that.
So yeah, it's like different beads. Some
Your
from
travel
Bangkok,
buddies.
Thailand, from Papua New Guinea. There's beads on there. So yeah, I collect them and I pay them.
one
and I
from
make these and
Australia?
put 'em up. Yeah, Australia.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
I doubt I'll get this jacket.
So is everybody with me so
questions?
far?
Yeah.
You see, I mean, it's not hard. You can sit here and drink wine and talk to Sue and Jason. And
Who's got questions for
nothing's
chef?
gonna burn. You just keep adding water. It's good.
Questions? Questions, anyone?
Any questions?
Do you have a question, John?
Thanks for cracking them open, dude. You stop.
Michael's awesome. What's your question for Chef John? Just come up with one.
Come on, John.
You're studying. You have.
That's true. I am.
You have.
With the steaming method that you use, usually it's like it seems that you could make multiple of dishes at the same time, as you said earlier.
I'm making like 4 dishes in one here. I'm waiting for my scallops to go off to the last part. I'm gonna steam those well.
Okay.
Moisture stays in. I can forget about it. I come talk to you and I don't have to worry about that thing. I know it's not gonna boil, burn over, it's not on the grill. So I'm golden. Shrimp, same way, they stay moisture. I like cooking with this environment because I can do it in the field.
Right.
I've got the grill, open fire, But this, all I need is a banana. I can put banana leaves in a rock and pour the salt water in there, and I can cook right on top of it. Right on the beach. But that's what everybody pays me the big money for to go and do. They're like, hey, man, come out here and show us how to cook on a rock, dude. I'm like, hey, cheers, let's go. You got beer? You're right there, man.
Do you have to make your own fire? Like when I say, like literally, like rub sticks
Yeah,
together?
yeah. No, I'm not rubbing sticks together.
Okay.
We got fire strikers.
You got fire
Yeah,
strikers. Okay.
we're a
You're
little
stocked.
more modern than that.
Got it.
We're
I just
good.
wanted it for the challenge.
I'm good.
Like,
I've
if
been
you
watching
ever-
a lot of Nat Geo and the History Channel and Survivor.
Yeah.
What's the first two things they're going to take? They always get the knife. I'm like, you can make a knife out of a rock. You can make a knife out of a piece of wood. I wouldn't use the knife. Mosquito spray.
Oh,
Somebody
that's the
tell me
first
with that
thing.
show, man, goddamn, they can pray. They're bit up. I said, first thing I would take is a bottle of DEET.
Right.
And some napalm, one of the two. But that's what I would take, not a knife. A knife, I don't need it because they don't use the damn thing besides to make a house with anyway.
Right. Right. You'd be good on that show. You'd win that show. Down.
Down. I'd have
Right.
it down. You have no idea. Okay, I'm going to switch over to noodle side. That's how easy this is. I don't do anything hard, guys. Cooking doesn't have to be complicated. My hands aren't even dirty yet because he's a nice guy and he set me up really good over here. So anyway, I'm taking all my ingredients and mixing them together. I think you guys got recipe cards, or you did do it, or I got to go through them all. I got honey.
Something about recipe cards.
My fish sauce? Is that fish sauce? I don't want to mess this up. That's soy? Okay, great. Well, fish sauce and soy look sort of the same, so I was just making sure I wasn't messing it up. Fish over here? Sesame? Fish? No fish sauce?
Sesame, dark soy.
Okay, grand. Anyway. Yeah,
Taste it first.
sesame. Great. How many people like sesame? You're going to like it now because I just put a lot in there. Anyway. Anyway, I've got the vinegar, rice wine, soy sauce, 4 flavors of Thailand. Bitter, sour, sweet, salty. That's what we just put in there, the salty.
Yep.
Ginger, tahini. You got to remember, guys, I go to show to show to show to show. I got to remember all the ingredients that I put in there. They ask me to write menus. I freak out. I said, man, just give me a pig and throw it on the thing. We'll cook it up.
Do you take your Vitamix in the wild? Admit it.
Yeah, man, I run around with a compressor. I got that thing hooked up, man. You should see how this thing works in the backwoods of Louisiana. It's amazing. You always got to take this going with you, man. You got your tent. You got your mosquito spray, right? No knife. That's all you need, man. You got your Vitamix, man. We put this whole fish and scallops, everything. You put it right in there and hit the button. Soup, baby. We're good. Don't worry about it.
And your
Cashew.
matches.
And the matches, guys. Always bring a fire striker. Don't be a hero.
Right.
Get that windproof lighter out. I don't see a lot of spoons. That's why I'm just dumping it in. I'm just freewheeling it, man. Don't be afraid either. Like, cooking's fun.
There's a lot of fear, and once we get
Can't
through
be
the fear,
Can't be feared.
we're all going to be happier and better cooks. Do you ever pamper yourself, ever?
Oh, shit. Every time I go to these casinos and do shows, man, I go to the spa. Don't get it confused.
Good.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
I look forward to that stuff.
Good.
I'm beat up. I'm rocked. My feet are all tore up and calluses from working out, being in the desert on the beach, saltwater ridden. Got to rehydrate and put it all back together sometime.
Good.
Oh, my God, that looks so good. How you guys with me?
Who else has a question? Question for Chef. Where? Come on over. This way, shorter.
Speak up.
Yeah.
Speak up. Oh, my goodness. She's got a mission. She's coming. Ooh,
She's
I'm
coming.
Scared. I'm scared of that.
What's your name? Patty. What's your question for Chef?
Oh, I think I missed something. What is the green stuff in there?
Green stuff? The one I just put in there?
No, at the very beginning.
Oh, garlic chives.
Oh, garlic chives.
These things here? Garlic chives. You ever had one?
Garlic
They're
chives.
very good. Garlic
Oh,
chives.
I'll try it.
Yeah, go right ahead. Oh my gosh. Take one of my flowers.
Oh,
Don't
careful.
blow them.
Careful.
Be careful.
She's eating it.
It's good.
Yummy. Very mild.
Very strength. You like the flavor in that?
Oh, she took a little too much.
No, it's delicious.
That's the
Good.
way you like it. It's good though.
I
Yeah?
want to taste the other end.
Taste the other end.
Oh, it smells so good. I haven't eaten all day.
Vitamix, man. You gotta take this in the jungle with you, John.
What happened, Jason?
Hey, I'm a Boy Scout. It works.
Okay.
Are you an extreme chef too?
So I made a dress. Oh, he's extreme. Yeah, he's crazy.
He's got scars.
He
Do you have
does.
Scars?
Literally, he does.
It ends right around high school.
Last time I saw him, it's like half his head was cut open.
Scouts by age 18.
Walked into a wall drunk. Remember DC?
Yeah, many Eagle Scout.
Yeah.
I was just there doing an event for that friend that we met.
Oh yeah, that friend. Yeah. Okay.
Crazy.
How's that friend? Good.
She's good. She's crazy.
Great.
I don't know.
Crazy.
I've been married and divorced 3 times, but I don't know.
I know, dude. Like in a year, man. What's
I know.
up with you, man?
What? You're 30.
He's like 30. He's been married 15 times.
Like
He's got like 32
41.
kids. Crazy, this guy.
No, I'm 41.
You look a lot younger. I'm beginning to not like the taste.
You don't like that aftertaste?
No, it
That's
was
what the
good
bar
going
next
down.
door's for, baby.
I know, but
I set you up.
Can we speed this up?
Oh my
Someone
gosh.
bring me something to drink.
Here, have a piece
Woo!
of ginger.
What's this?
Put this in your mouth and bite on it.
Ginger?
Yeah, bite on
With
this.
the skin.
Yes.
Oh my
Put it in your
goodness.
mouth. It's good for you.
Oh.
Ginger's a very good thing for
It's
you.
very good for being nauseous too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Why do you
I'm
think
just
I
gonna
use so much
suck
of it?
on it though.
My favorite #1 ingredient, ginger. Makes everything taste good.
It is good.
Good for toothache too. Like you got pains,
Oh.
this, that, you put it on there. It's very medicinal that way. It's got a lot of great uses more than just putting it in Asian food. I use it in barbecue sauces. I use it just about anything. Just like you saw me put all this stuff in here. In between the tahini, the sesame, oils, vinegars, all these things. You gotta taste stuff. That's good sake. It's good. I found the booze. I knew I had
You
booze here
do.
somewhere.
The sake.
Always, man, it just goes right through you too. You're like, okay. Another drink, another day. I like that Vitamix.
We love Vitamix.
Now, this fish is no, that's yeah, you can roll. I don't care. It's like a motorboat, man. Hey, just leave the motor running, dude. It'll be all right. It's not going anywhere. The fish at this point has steamed up. My shrimpies have done the same. They're cooked. Pretty much, I'm ready for your party. But you see how
Wow,
beautiful that
that's
is?
beautiful.
Look at the
Everybody
moisture
give
in
that
that. See how juicy
applause.
this is?
That's really
It's
pretty.
like magic windows, like Willy Wonka. It's like, how do you do that? But it's cool. But thanks for the fish special too. When I go to put this out, that's where the fun part comes because it becomes really colorful and creative. Now, I'm going to put this back on, and I'm going to make this dish. But I'm going to grill these first because I want you to see something cool, sort of like grilling and steaming combination. In Asian cuisine, I learned when I first learned, there's lots of different methods to things, the madness and the way that it's done. But it's all done with the yin and yang, the whole feng shui, or however you want to identify Asian cuisine. There's a purpose to it and a reason why. That's why we're chefs and they train us and we go to school and we work and we learn and we mess up a lot. Don't get it confused. We mess up, we forget, turn around, burn some. I burnt some shrimp the other day. Forgot about it. I was drinking beer. The phone rang. I burned shit too. The scallops have a little muscle here. You want to take those off? Bust in your balls, bro. It's all good. Chefs are great at commodity because we have a lot of fun. I mean, you have to. 7 days a week, 16, 17 hours a day. You never see anybody. You have to have a little bit of thick skin. Camaraderie comes along, and that's what I say about being chefs. Like, he's a genius. He comes out with this thing called Lost Art of the Chef. Truly in there with him. It's like nobody sort of respects. I see waiters with a chef coat on. I get ballistic from that. It drives me nuts.
Right.
They're not chefs. But it's something that clothing people do. And that's okay. They can't say no to it. But there's, like I told me and him today, I can't wear a cop's uniform. I can't wear an officer's uniform. I can't wear a doctor's, So why does everybody want to wear our stuff? It's not.
It is
It's a
kind
lot
of
of-
interesting.
You know what I think is really funny, Terry, is when you to say something. Yeah, I'm a chef. I work restaurants. I'm a chef, and they go, oh my God, I'm a foodie.
Oh my God, that word.
I'm a foodie.
Oh, please don't do that with that word.
You hate that word?
Hate that word.
I'm sure.
Whoever created it should die cancerous. Really.
Does anybody like that word?
No.
Okay.
Say fruity for me,
You
crowd.
like that word.
Anybody say fruity out here?
Foodie?
No.
You go. Bye. See you.
Okay.
Okay, Jason, take a mic. She's done.
Jason. I did have it in my script. Foodie favorite. Okay.
Fruity favorite. I love that.
We got to
word.
get rid of foodie.
No way.
We just.
It's
like
got to be a
eat.
better terminology. I like to eat. That one's much
Right.
better for me.
I like to eat.
I'm hungry. How's that one? That's good. I
That's
like
good.
that.
That
Sounds
works.
a lot better.
It's real. It's
Got
simple.
more-
It's clean.
Got more gumph to it.
Yeah. Okay, we're all
I'm
about
hungry.
making words sound new.
It's my new knife. Come to Gunther. It's good for fish, fillet, everything. You're not going to see another one of these. You see that? You see this blade, how big it is? This thing will find every bone in anything that you touch. It'll go 90 degrees, but I'm not going to do it because it'll pop back and cut my finger because I did it the other day doing it. But it's flex memory, 100% German steel, made in Germany. I'm very excited about this. So it will fillet through anything, and it's the coolest thing. It's surgical steel.
Much extra time? Are you TSA pre?
What?
Are you TSA pre? Clearly, like you don't have to, I mean, going through airports, which you have to do all the time.
They always
with that
check
knife,
my bags.
The knife kit, that's major.
They always check my bags with that.
They have to.
They come through. My bag's rifled. I bought the locks that TSA lock now.
Right.
Because they're always rifling my stuff going through it. I'm not mad at them, but they could be a little more gentle with my stuff. They're always throwing it around. I bought a new suitcase. They broke it already. Like 2 trips. I'm like, what are you
Traveling's
guys doing with
hard.
your baggage?
Are you a good packer?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's your basic, like
Pair of pants,
Yeah.
and flip-flops, and this chef coat, and I'm good.
sunscreen?
No, I don't use that stuff, man. It's
You
bad
really
for you.
don't?
Nope.
Oh
Coconut
my
oil,
God.
I
think
use.
that's the one thing I disagree with.
Coconut oil.
Oh,
I don't
coconut oil?
really wear it because I'm sort of scared. There's mixed reviews about it
Yeah.
out there, and I don't like taking medicine. I don't like pills. I just like the food,
Right.
earth, working out, the sun, and everything. I'm sort of like the biggest naturalist you've ever seen.
You really are.
Yeah, it's just straight up. Coconut oil is moisturizer. That's what I use, 100% coconut oil.
Right.
That's it. But it's good for everything. I
It
can cook
is.
with it. I can put it in my hair.
I
put it
eat
in
a
my hands.
tablespoon because I hear it's good for Alzheimer's. Like
Oh, yeah?
I don't have it yet, but if I did have it, you know what I'm saying? To ward it off,
Right?
just in case.
So
ready.
with this, it's sort of like a New England clam bake I got going on. You got the whole principle concept.
Yeah.
Like you could do this at home. You could do corn on the cob. You could put whatever you want to into this basket. It's going to steam. It's going to cook. Add a little salt and pepper.
Is it okay to put vegetables with the fish? It's okay, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All going to the same place. It's going to season. It's going to flavor it. Like a pressure cooker. You use what you have. And for me, it's like not being afraid of the ingredients and sort of experimenting, Laura. You're still with me, right? You didn't fall asleep over there. Okay, good. That you'll tend to find things that you like. You like sesame oil, you like soy sauce, or you like this. You know what makes you feel good. So that's why I say you eat. That's the way you cook. You don't need, I'm not going to tell nobody you don't need a cookbook, but just be creative. You take a fish, you see what I'm doing here. There's no wild rocket science to what it is that I'm doing. I'm taking a method of steaming. There's braising, poaching, grilling. I grilled that to give it color more so than the flavor. This flavor is going to be there a little bit more charged, sweetening up the scallops. But it's more so for the technique of the color, what it's going to do. You're going to freak out because I'm not talking about this. This only takes like 30 seconds for me to do. That's why it's still sitting over here doing what I'm doing. This is the larger part of the party. The Thai chilies. You want to eat one?
No way.
You sure?
I'm too
Put
nervous.
this one in your mouth.
No.
Come on.
It's red.
Scaredy cat.
Do it.
Jeez,
I want to
cat.
live.
How you like this one? Nice,
Spiked
dude.
my friend's chili with that once.
Bling.
That is.
There, Brenda.
That's a beautiful knife.
My elite line. Elite bad. Gotta come by the booth, dude. Okay, I like a lot of chilies because they're good for you. Castration is very good. Makes your circulatory system work. In hot climates on the equator, you will see people eat lots of spicy food. Why? John. Oh, sleeping in my class. John, you're chef, right? Want to be?
Yes.
You got to be quicker on your feet than that, son.
Yes, chef.
All right. What'd you say?
Yes, chef.
I ain't one of them, man. That's one of them guys you're going to work for. That's not me. That's like calling off a gunny sergeant, sir. Please don't do that to me.
It's not a habit.
I'm just down to real. I'm just real, man. Just really. What was the question?
It was about the Thai chilies earlier. What exactly?
Why does people eat spicy food closer to the equator? You got that ding ding music going on with the Trebek thing? You got that, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it helps them to sweat. That's what I was looking for. You got a good
Wow.
man.
Michael. It helps you
Helps
to
you sweat, the circulatory system.
Okay.
makes everything work. That's why you're sweating. Like, you're sweating up here, man. Look at you.
I know, you made him sweat. He doesn't
I
even
scared
need to
him.
be near the
You
equator.
gotta get them young ones, man. You gotta get them right.
Lori's like, can
Turn
I
it
get
down.
out of here?
Look at that. Beautiful thing. All right.
Off guard on that one.
Now, with everything that I do, I sort of like it to look like nature when I put it on the plate. It's very fascinating for me where it comes from and what it does. Photobombing you. That's okay. Doing my thing. I like playing with everybody. It's all good.
It's pretty cool that you grew up in Indiana and like you ride
It's
like
so cool. John Cougar, Mellencamp,
It is.
man. You don't
But,
know
like,
the
you're-
back of Ford trucks and beer in the cooler.
right.
I'm as country as they come.
I
But then I
know.
put on a tux and I gotta go to the White House and then go talk like I know something.
Which is cool. And then you
Yeah.
ride an elephant in Thailand and
Yes.
you're like, oh my
I love
goodness.
riding elephants. That's my favorite pastime. They're cool. You can't have one in New York, though. Nowhere to park them, man. Manhattan doesn't
not.
shine highly on them. I have egg noodles. One of my fabulous guy over here got some egg noodles and soba noodles. So I'm going to show you both. There's no harm in doing two different pastas on the same plate. Experience. You like the wheat noodle or you like the egg noodle? As you went through, I don't know who all was here for Fabio's fabulous pasta story,
Yes.
but I think he walked you all the way through the paces of
We did.
as much pasta as you can understand, man. I got a whole lesson back there, that's for sure. I know more about pasta
We
than I
all
ever did
can
now.
make pasta now.
Great. It goes both ways with what you do. Smell that, hon.
Oh, it smells great.
What am I feeding?
That was her mic.
Oh, that's hers?
Careful. Yeah.
Smell good? Wait till we put it to the good stuff, man. Vitamix, got to get one another. Keep it in the jungle. I got a new,
You're gonna tease me. It
I
was
got,
a
I got a
joke.
new commercial for you, Vitamix.
It was a joke. Yeah. Who was talking
In the
about the nude
jungle.
Vitamix? Were you here, Scott, for that?
In the jungle.
The nude Vitamix. Oh, that was Takashi. Yeah, the nude Vitamix commercial.
I haven't seen it.
The Naked Chef calendar.
The Naked
Okay.
Chef?
Right. Right.
Made me say her again? Where's
No.
that?
No.
Oh.
But we were all picturing Takashi naked with his Vitamix. That was earlier in the day. Yes. Very strategic.
Very strategic.
Do you eat? Where do you eat in Chicago when you're here?
Let's see, where was that last night? Anybody remember?
I'm gonna guess the Purple Pig, where Gavin.
Were you the Purple Pig?
I don't know, where was I
I'm
last
guessing
night?
the Purple Pig because Gavin was there.
A lot of places. That
Yeah.
Roca Ra. Great place. Went there last time I was here with Anupi Singal and Bernard Gillier. That was a rocking place. They serve sea robin. Don't see that very often. Italians eat it. In Italy they eat it, but they don't eat it here. They think it's a junk fish. They throw it away. Bycatch fish is funny. The way that they go about that here. If it's not tilapia, farm raised, coming frozen, you don't know what you're eating, I think. I don't know, because every time I go to a menu and look, that's where it is. How many like fish highballs? Get that, Mr. Cameron.
Let's see. The overhead shot. There's a
John.
monitor there too.
Do it.
Go for it, man.
Do it.
This is the way.
Oh,
Is
John.
this not breakfast, guys? You know I'm talking
I'll go
here,
for it,
right?
I'll
This
go
is
for it.
breakfast, right?
Oh, don't worry, I'll do it.
Got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
You
It's
go for the
breakfast. The first thing
Okay.
from a fish.
Go for it.
Then you eat the cheek. Then you eat the rest.
You eat the cheek. This is the best part of the fish. Right here is the head. That's the best part for me. That's it. I don't want the rest of
Chew
it.
it. You got to chew it.
You're gonna take it like a pill.
Chew it up, man.
Look at it.
It's good for you. I wouldn't feed you anything bad.
I've never eaten one. I don't think Terry's ever eaten one either. We're just kidding.
You told him to eat it. You acted like it was your daily breakfast.
I would have stuck it in the
bad.
Vitamix
But
with
when
some
you're
ice
looking
cream or
for
something to
another
mask
study,
that
you're
flavor.
good now. You can jump right out there.
Oh dear.
Okay, now this is delicate and a very balancing act.
Chickpea.
But anyway, as we come into here,
Bit chewy.
you see all the colors and how beautiful that is.
Beautiful.
Grand.
Beautiful.
Now it was done. Not too much of a fuss, not too much of a mess. You just throw this thing in the water and wash it. It's grand. It rinses off bamboo
How-
steamers. If you don't use them, they're very
Do you
easy.
wash it with soap and hot water? Okay.
No, I don't use soap. I just
Dish
rinse
soap?
it off. I just
Rinse?
rinse it off. Yeah. I'm not one for chemicals.
I know. I can see that.
I like it outdoors and I like it fresh. Okay, so with this, what we're gonna do is finish it off with an Asian technique. It's sort of like sizzling, makes it real cool. We take this oil, now that this thing's really smoking good hot. We're gonna get that hot. Then we're gonna add the Thai peppers, make it hotter. I'm gonna make you eat it. Wash
Oh,
down
yeah.
that fish eyeball you ate.
I'll eat
God,
just
what's
about
wrong with
anything.
you? Why would you eat
I'll
that,
just
man?
eat about anything.
Silly. You just ate anything. You're gonna be a great chef. You're like, man, I'll eat donkey feces. That's fine. Whatever. I had a good friend of mine in college. They just told me this. Like I would cook and stuff, and they were like, man, I would eat dog feces on a plate if you cooking it, man. You put it on there. It's like, what did you do? How did you make that? The fun part's going to your refrigerator. What you got in there? Lord knows what it is, but I can make something good out of it, even if it is dog feces. It'll end up tasting good because I'll find some unique way to hide it and from you and what it is that you're doing. Now, I'm plating up because I'm gonna bring it over here and I'm gonna let you look at it. Don't put your fingers in it. I got knives and then we'll cut you. So, you see the simplicity and the way that I go. This is the style of food that I'm used to, and when you travel to Asia, you travel to third world countries, Papua New Guinea, Africa, food is served like this. It is what it is. It's real. It's fresh. It's colorful.
Jackie is feeling the love right now.
Jackie?
She wants to tell you something.
What, Jackie?
I make fish like this all the time.
You do?
Yes,
You're the best.
the
Me and
way
you
my
can hang
dad
out.
taught me how to make fish.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, you and I can hang out then.
No, but my dad.
Oh, your
that's
dad won't
what
let me come
Chinese
over? I'm
people
sorry.
do.
Okay, I tell Dad. I said, okay.
Would you ever come out with your own cookbook? Since you're against.
You think you guys got this? You need a cookbook for this one? You got that one? You can cook that, right? There's so many cookbooks. Everybody keeps asking me for a cookbook. I'm going to write a book, but I'm going to tell you how to cook it. I'm not going to give you a quarter ounce of this, that, and the other. There's too many recipes out there. You want to know how to do this snapper thing? Go on online and Google steamed snapper. There's probably 15,000 recipes for this same thing. Now, my recipe's pretty simple.
So I'm
Just
watching
oil,
this.
steam.
I'm like, this is what I do at home.
I know. So you know I'm legit, right? I'm no BS.
Total legit.
Total legit over here. I'm not lying to you.
Wow.
The whole part of what I'm doing, I'm going to make it spicy for you, Laura. Just for you. How many times you cut your finger off not looking, Jason? How many? Twice?
Once. Actually, I got, actually, you know that big flexing knife that you had? I was walking back to the bench with one of those one time. Anyway, I got 174 stitches in one finger.
One finger, man. Well, you must have took it off. They did like reconstructive surgery.
Pretty much, yeah, they had to pull the skin off. I separated the artery and the nerve.
Nice. It was a bleeder.
You're lucky to have that finger.
I have a prep cook comes in one day, like this with his hand, all the way through, right through the middle. He's deboning a leg of veal, went right through it. You know what I did? I said, grab him, boys. All right, this is real. This is real life. This is real chef. I ain't BSing you. This is happening. You're in the field. We got to go to work. We got 600. You 600 happy butts are out there saying, I don't know why it's taking so long. You have no idea. I'm sitting back here with a kid, got a fillet knife through his hand. I got 300 dishes on this deal. Hold him, pull it out, take his hand, right on the dang flat top, cauterizing both sides, wraps it up. He's back washing dishes.
Oh my God.
Oh, you do not play.
No lie. That's old school. That's the way it used to be.
Right.
She knows. Anybody who's been around this food business a long time knows that it wasn't a pretty world. I don't know what happened to it. That's why I'm in the jungle. And they didn't let me play there no more. Because old school got kicked out. Louis Paladin and the likes of them, from which I learned my first formative years of being a chef. Because everybody knows what that means, right? 24 hours a day, you're drinking cocktails and you're cooking and cleaning and peeling and cleaning and cooking and cleaning and cooking and wrecking another bottle of liquor. Wrecking another bottle of liquor. It goes with the territory.
And you're on your feet all day.
All day, love.
All day.
Which knee hurts worse, left or right? What day?
Right. Right. Well, we're glad that you're here, for
Thanks,
sure.
sir. I'm glad you're here, too. You're
and
fun.
thank you. And we don't have much time left.
I know. That's
Do you
why I'm letting
believe
you get through what you're going to do.
The hour has gone so fast because you're so fascinating. But we can't. Aren't you guys
Any questions
salivating?
about the long jungles and anything in that?
Yeah. Anybody want a last question for the chef while he's feeding the fabulous trio of Adam and John and Lori, who've been really great. You guys have been really great.
Yeah, you've been real quiet. Next time, you're not coming, or you're out. You're not allowed.
Lori.
Make way till you're too dang quiet over there.
Lori, do you want to be a chef? Is that why you're in the restaurant business?
I've Thought about it. I
You
have
thought about it?
trouble coming up with my own recipes, so it'd be nice if you came out with a cookbook, but
Okay.
I'm experimenting.
If you can come up with a cookbook, chef, then Lori can train to be a chef. So there you go. Big pressure.
yeah.
That looks so
There's
beautiful.
eyeball.
Oh my God, it's colorful, isn't it?
It's colorful. It's like you're in the wild right now.
You have no idea.
Okay. Anybody, last question for Chef French? Come on up. Thank you. What's your name? Annette. Annette from Harrisonburg, Virginia. What's your question?
Is there any fish or game that you won't eat again?
It's hard to say, honey. I mean, all the time, whatever it is, like, what was it? Sea cucumber? Not my favorite. Not jumping on that one. How about you, girl? You do a sea cucumber?
I'm not going to do gooey duck again.
I'm splattering.
Gooey duck?
No.
Must really like Lori.
What do you do, Annette?
My husband and I have a sharpening business.
Yeah?
Sharpening, as in knives. Okay, I wasn't sure. Awesome. So you know all the safety rules, right?
A sharp knife is a safe knife.
Yes.
There you go. Okay.
Watch your face.
Oh, no.
Sure. No, I just don't want you to get burned.
Thank you, Annette.
That's all that WD-40 stuff that you watch. You see all that nitrogen and everything? That's mine. Wow, look at it. Stop, crackle pop. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's like so much fun, right?
It smells great.
Smells wonderful. It's
delicious.
We just brought some more flavor out
It's
of it.
delicious. Especially that eyeball.
So everybody got that? Guys in
Don't
front, you got
fight
that?
over the
Everybody got in the
eyeball.
back? It's good. You're all going to taste it. It's going to be grand. Now,
Anybody
what
have a
it-
last question?
anybody's last question out there?
Last question. Come on. Don't be so shy.
You guys
be
are
brave.
really shy. I thought you were Chicagoans,
We're taking
man. You
the
guys
fear
get
out.
burly. I go to
Oh,
ball games.
wait. Jason has a last question.
Oh, yeah?
Stand up, Jason. Oh, I'm holding his finger with like 200 stitches.
No, actually, no, I don't have a question, but I've seen you on stage many times, but I didn't actually really chime into before how chemical-free you are, and I give you kudos for that. In a world where we're saturated with gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, we forget about being chemical-free, and there's just so many chemicals in the food that we eat. And as far as your sun cream, I wouldn't stick it in my mouth. Sometimes I worry about sticking it on my skin, so I'm with you. Kudos to you, bro.
I like coconut. I like natural.
Thank
The way
you.
everything
Great
that- everything that I
reminder.
do.
We all need those reminders.
Okay, so we see how easy this was, yeah? Now, in the last parts of this, these little babies. You know what that is?
Oh, the 1,000-year-old egg?
Isn't it one of the most beautiful things? These guys are so creative. Hey, it's going to go bad, they'll ferment it and make it worse. And you'll eat it and you'll like it. You're going to like this stuff. Oh, I got this one
Jackie.
for you, buddy. You're good. You're
You've
so
made
good.
Jackie
Just
very
it.
happy again, Chef. You've made Jackie. This is like old home for her.
Yeah?
It's like right in her kitchen.
The 1,000-year-old egg.
Yeah, so I had to go get like all kinds of shots so I could go to the Caribbean the other day. Traveling, you asked about being a chef and doing what we do. I get more shots and stuff like yellow fever, typhoid, Hep
Well,
B, Hep
that's
A.
interesting
Oh
that
my
you
gosh.
do the shots, but you stay away from the chemicals. It's interesting.
Well, I have
Just
to. They
interesting.
won't let me
I
in the
know.
country.
They won't let you go.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we got to kind of wrap up, everybody.
We're so
I don't
done.
mean to make you pressure, but I know you've had worse pressure than
So
that.
done, honey. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ask people at Food Network. I don't know about press.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Okay, here we
Voila.
go. We'll dig in.
this is the way that I roll in the jungle, in your neighborhood, in Virginia, Connecticut, DC, and fabulous Chicago.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
I was about to say Terry. Thank you, Chef Terry French. You have been outstanding, interesting, really fun stories. And you know what? You woke us all up.
I'm
going
glad.
to try to not use as many chemicals and all that stuff. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And we look forward to seeing your next adventure. Lori, I want to see you eat that 1,000-year-old egg.
Lori,
Come on,
you're gonna
go
try,
for it.
honey. You are
Because
gonna
John
try.
wants the eye. It's an acquired taste, says
It
Jackie.
is.
He can
Okay.
have the other eye, too.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, thank you, Jason. And tomorrow we have another action-packed day in
Right
store.
there, that lady right there.
And we start off with celebrity
She
chef
made it for me.
Jeffrey Zakarian. And then we have Jahangir Mehta, Barton Seaver, and we end the day with Robert Irvine. So I know you'll all be back for all of them. Plus, tomorrow night we have our 4th annual NRA show block party. This is the cool thing. You get to drink for free in the great Hubbard Street area, I think it is. And the drinks are free. Just make sure that you have your badge with you, whether it's the bar badge or the NRA badge, either one. You get to have fun at the party, and it's all about the party, right? It's about that time, right? Are you thinking about what you're doing tonight? Are you all going out to great restaurants in Chicago? Anyone going to Restaurants Rock? The party? Okay, good. Have fun. Thanks, everybody. It's been a great day. Thank you, our friends from Vitamix. Thank you, Chef Terry French. Thank you, John. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Adam. It's been a great day. Thank you all. Have a great night.